Samarkand was the capital of Uzbekistan during the rule of Amir Timur between 1370 and 1405. It was one of the largest and finest cities in Central Asia. Today, it is the crossroad and melting pot of the world's cultures. It is littered with spectacular monuments and provides a historical aid memoir of the interesting events in Central Asia. We start with a bullet train journey from Bukhara to Samarkand train station. Rajasthan is an ensemble of three grand madrasas at the heart of Samarkand, each unique for their own decor. The Grand Ulugh Beg Madrasa, the Sherdori Madrasa, and finally the Tilakori Madrasa. It is truly a spectacle to see them at night with their glorious lights and admire at their architectural brilliance. Now the place where I'm here, in the 13th century, it was all only water. Water everywhere. After some time, the water receded and everything became sand. Sand means Rajasthan, and that is why it's called as Rajasthan. Later, so when it was all sand, it was shared, it was a trade market. Many people were doing trade there. And then came the first madrasa, which is the Ulugh Beg Madrasa, built by Ulugh Beg from 1417 to 1420. This is a fantastic piece of monument. We went inside. You can see the two minarets. One of the minaret got dislodged during the earthquake and now it's fine. It's slow movements. This is the second madrasa, which was built 200 years later. This is called a Sherdo. As you can see, two lines. Hi. Today is a Friday, the 19th of March 2023. I'm now inside the Ulugh Beg Madrasa, which was built in 1417 to 1420 with a great astrologist, astronomer, Ulugh Beg, who was the grandson of Amir Timur. He became a king at the age of 15. And look at this madrasa. Inside the madrasa, which has about 56 khojas, where the students will read Quran, they will learn not only Hi, I'm now in another madrasa, which is exactly opposite to the Ulugh Beg Madrasa. This madrasa was originally a Qanat, which is a resting place for pilgrims for about 200 years. So 200 years after the Ulugh Beg Madrasa was built, this madrasa was built exactly the same way. So it has two pillars, two columns. I'm inside the madrasa, which has about 52 kujaras, where the students used to learn Quran and all educational. And look at, say, the stalactites, you can see there, the stalactites. The stalactites, why they are there is because they make this resonance, what you can call as the echo, and so that magnifies and the calling when it happens, and when you do a prayer, it resonates throughout the cosmos. That's the idea of having these stalactites. Thank you. I'm now inside the third madrasa, which is again part of the Rajasthan ensemble. This madrasa is called as Tillakari Madrasa. Very interesting. And I got the same Gujarats as you can see. And the most interesting, important thing is why it's called Tillakari. There's a mosque which is made of pure gold, which is where I'm now entering the mosque.
Ja, jetzt.
So here you can see everything is on gold. Up to the ceiling, on the walls. You can see the ceiling and the walls and most of the things up until the writing on the walls is everything is gold. Absolutely stupendous. Absolutely. Thank you. This is the panorama of the Rajasthan ensemble. That is the that is the Tillakari Madrasa. This is the Ulugh Madrasa. And the first one I showed was the Shertori Madrasa. The Rajasthan ensemble is as fascinating and scintillating during the day as it is at night. When the day breaks, the sun shines over these monuments, the beautiful stalactites, the colorful pattern of the tiles, they stand out in significant prominence and are a real true feast to the eyes. Among the three madrasas in Rajasthan ensemble, the one which stole my eyes is undoubtedly the Tallakori Madrasa because it is the only madrasa which has a gold gilded mosque with 17 kilograms of gold. After having the last few glimpses at the Rajasthan monuments, we now move to the next monument in Samarkand. This is the Gur-e-Amir, the mausoleum of the Turco-Mongol conqueror Amir Timur. This complex has an azure dome and houses the tombs of Amir Timur, his sons and grandsons, including Ulugh Beg. It is decorated with carved bricks and colorful mosaics. The construction began in 1403 and completed in 1424 by Ulugh Beg. The tombs are made of onyx marbles. A visit to Samarkand is incomplete without a visit to the stunning Shahi Zinda complex, which means Tomb of the Living King. This is an important place of pilgrimage as it houses the tomb of Kusam ibn Abbas, who is the cousin of Prophet Muhammad. The most beautiful tomb of Timur's sister and his niece is present at the entrance of this complex. The exquisite majolica and terracotta work has to be seen to be believed. Exceptional high quality of tile work with minimal amount of space between tiles is the rule. A shrine to Kusum ibn Abbas, consisting of a mosque and a mausoleum, existed 7 centuries before Amir Timur buried their relatives within this complex. This is a structure which houses Kusum ibn Abbas complex itself, who is the cousin of Prophet Muhammad. It consists of several buildings, the mausoleum and the mosque, and was built in the 16th century. I'm now inside another phenomenal scintillating place. It's called as Bibi Khanum Mosque. It's actually a mosque built by the great Amir Timur. It took about 5 years to build it between 1399 1404. When it was originally decided to build by Amir Timur, he was rushing with the builders to finish it up quickly. So what they did was they brought all the mountain rocks, put 5 meters of foundation. On top of it, they did not have enough time to put cooked bricks. So they put a lot of uncooked bricks on top, up to half. It is all uncooked bricks. And then they started putting, at times, put some cooked bricks. Because it was hurriedly, haphazardly done, in few years, cracks started appearing because of wear and tear. Added to that, there was earthquake and lots of cracks started coming. Now it's all being renovated. The whole thing is now it's nice. To be honest, this is Ulugh Beg, the grandson of Amir Timur. Ulugh Beg was a great astronomer who built this observatory in 1422. Zij-e-Sultani is a Zij astronomical table and star catalogue that was published in 1437 from this observatory. It took 17 years to compile the full list of stars from 1420 to 1437. Ulugh Beg also determined the length of the year to be 365 days, 5 hours, 49 minutes and 15 seconds with an error of 25 seconds. But it was more accurate than Nicholas Copernicus' estimate, which had an error of 30 seconds. I'm now standing on a small mole hill, which is the archaeological site, about 70 hectares, which is waiting to be excavated. The old city of Samarkand, called Afrosiab. And from the mountain, you can see at a distance, is the new city of Samarkand. But where I'm standing now, Samarkand was called Afrosiab, starting from the 2nd BC. So that is the Afrosiab Museum, where the excavated materials from these areas are being displayed. And in a distance you can see those mountains, snow-covered mountains as well. The excavations from this archaeological site include frescoes and different kind of potteries, which are all displayed in the nearby museum. Hi, I'm now in Samarkand, in a place called Afrosiab, which is ancient Samarkand. You can see those rocks. Those are the Afrosiab rocks. They are the small mountains which is original, historical, from 3rd century, historically been there. The other interesting part of this Afrosiab is that one of the saints called Saint Daniel. This Saint Daniel is auspicious in 3 religions: Islam, Christianity, and Judaism, for Jews. He was born in 603 BC in Jerusalem. He was buried in a place called Susa in Iran in 532 BC. When Amir Timur invaded Iran, he could not conquer Susa. despite multiple attempts. And the reason they said was because they had the tomb of Saint Daniel there, which protects them. So he begged them to give some handful of sand, which he brought the sand, and the sand was laid here. Hi. The sand was laid here, and a mausoleum was built using 18 meters of stone. 18 meters of stone. That is the tomb. That is where it is placed. One of the only holy places I felt very privileged. And that 18-meter stone was actually covered by a cloth, a fabric, brought from Mecca. It is a velvet cloth. Before I left Samarkand, I joined a group of locals who were preparing their favorite national sweet dish called halwaita for their Nowruz celebrations, which was on 21st of March. Thank you for watching this video.